A mysterious doomsday virus suddenly breaks out the moment you fall asleep. It kills you in your sleep. Luckily, the main character Matt works as a night security guard, so when the virus started spreading, he was still awake. After getting off work, Matt heads to a friend's party, only to be shocked by what he sees. Everyone at the party is fast asleep. Matt checks a woman's pulse and quickly realizes something is terribly wrong. They are not just sleeping, they have completely stopped breathing. Thinking it might be carbon monoxide poisoning, Matt quickly carries everyone into his car and rushes to the nearest hospital. But something feels off. The roads are completely empty. Not a single car in sight. Even the hospital entrance is deserted. When they entered inside the hospital, the staff here was already busy. It was hard to find a nurse, but she told them that the hospital was severely understaffed tonight, and they needed to wait in line to get checked. Left with no choice, the two sit anxiously in the lobby. Also waiting nearby is a married couple. While sitting there, they slowly drift off to sleep, but only moments later, they suddenly start foaming at the mouth and collapse. Matt rushes over and checks on them, only to discover that both of them are dead. The nurse sees this and instantly realizes something is terribly wrong. Just a few moments ago, the head nurse had said she was tired and wanted to take a quick nap. The nurse runs to the office in a panic, only to find that the head nurse has also died in her sleep. Although they couldn't believe it, from the current situation, as long as they fell asleep, it was very likely that they would die just like them. To test their theory, they drive through the city, hoping to find someone who has managed to stay alive. As a result, after half a day of driving, they didn't see half a person. Even the nurse got out of the car and fired a shot into the sky, and not a single person noticed them at all. Matt starts panicking and immediately calls his girlfriend, telling her that no matter what happens, she absolutely cannot fall asleep, but her phone is already turned off, and he cannot get through. With no other choice, Matt races toward her house like a madman. At that moment, his girlfriend Amy has just taken 2 sleeping pills because of insomnia. Right as she's about to fall asleep, Matt suddenly kicks the door open and bursts inside, but when he enters, he cannot find Amy anywhere. Amy thought someone had broken into her house, only to realize it was Matt. After hearing everything that happened tonight, Amy instantly panics. She rushed into the bathroom and tried to buckle her throat before she managed to spit out the sleeping pills. The 4 of them sit down together and start discussing what to do next. They have already gone more than 24 hours without sleep. If they cannot find a way to stop this mysterious virus soon, the effects of sleep deprivation alone will eventually drive them insane. To stay awake, they decide to head back to the hospital and get some stimulants to keep themselves alert. But when they arrive at the hospital again, they suddenly hear cries for help coming from one of the rooms. They rush inside and discover that an elderly woman is still alive. Because she has cancer, she is in constant pain, which has kept her from falling asleep. But after calling for help all night and having nobody answer her, the old woman has already started thinking that dying might be easier than continuing like this. After hearing her story, the nurse quickly goes to get her some pain medication. Once she learns about the mysterious virus spreading everywhere, the old woman makes a bold decision. She knows she does not have much time left anyway, so she decides to become their test subject and help them figure out a way to stop the virus. They give her sleeping pills and place her inside an MRI machine. After running several tests, the nurse notices that right after she falls asleep, nothing unusual happens to her body. The readings only show that she has entered the dream state. But 3 minutes later, a sudden hormonal spike